stream, guys. How's everybody doing this morning? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for your continued participation. I am going to try my best to do my best this morning, guys. I want to apologize. I didn't believe the stream was going through, and just as I said before, I've been having these difficulties in the morning. As soon as I went to restart the stream, I saw Jay check in. So I started back up. If you're out there, guys, please let me know that you're getting the connection. I understand the lights are off today. Comment and thumbs up. Welcome to the wake up call, guys. I'm here as always to motivate you guys, to get you guys excited and encouraged for the day. Today is Sunday, and we're here. We're doing our thing. We're back at what we've done on a regular basis, and we're going to do it again, guys. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Today is all about confidence. As always, here on BNV Finance Fixers, I'm Oloropo Bird. I'm here to encourage you, to acknowledge the steps that we're taking. Hey, Jay, how you doing this morning, man? So thank you for stopping back in. This is the second time I've gone live. Looks like you came back with the same question both times. I appreciate your presence, man. At least it lets me know that the stream is working. I'll go ahead and drop a thumbs up, and we'll keep moving forward talking about our confidence, our growth, and our development. Again, I want to apologize. My equipment did not get charged last night. I am I'm walking without my light this morning. So I'm gonna try to find a spot that's well lit to do the talk. Hi, good morning, everyone. Hello. We're gonna try to find somewhere to sit down, maybe on this walk where I can be seen. I still want to offer you guys the encouragement, the motivation, and let you know that even though everything isn't perfect, guys, sometimes you just have to fight through that. That's part of the discipline. That's part of the growth. That's part of being able to work on your goals, work towards your achievements. Is in difficult times, you have to endure. You have to persevere. This is one of those difficult times where challenges with equipment have created an environment where I just have to persevere. I have to continue to move forward. There you go. You guys can see me a little bit, maybe. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for being here on the wake-up call. It's Sunday morning. Let me know where you guys are checking in from. As you know, this is my walk, my 30 minutes. I have to walk away from the house and then run back home. Please drop a like. I appreciate a thumbs up, a comment down below. How much? Okay. A reflective vest for safety. Yeah, I should have a lot of things going on right now, but if you guys could take a moment, let me know where what you're checking in from. I really appreciate it. This morning is all about confidence and how you can develop it through discipline, guys. And so I'm here. I'm doing this walk. I'm confident that we'll continue to grow. We'll continue to see, hey, Germany, how are you doing? Remember, good afternoon. Dubai, good morning, Dubai, how are we doing? Tennessee, I see you, Jacob. Thanks for checking in for Tennessee. God bless you as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Florida, what's going on, Florida? Hi, how are you doing, Minister? Mr. Unknown 35, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I am up here at the top of my little community, taking in the day. I do not have my lighting equipment, so it's going to be more of a stroll for me. I'm going to have to extend a part of my run, but it's what we do, man. I'm excited to be up, to be able to speak with you, to encourage you at whatever part of your day you're in, to let you know that you're blessed, you're capable, and that you're in the right place to continue to find the motivation to grow. All right? Who do we have? Yakuza member said, confidence and discipline go hand in hand. Confidence, you believe in your ability to succeed. With discipline, you commit to doing the work required to make it happen. Correct. Discipline has 4 pillars, guys. If any of you know what the 4 pillars that we talk about here of discipline are, if you've already got those written down, if you can remember them, guys, can anybody share with me what the 4 pillars? Hey, Spain, welcome in. Spain, it's great to see you this morning. Going on a run in 6 or 7 hours. Okay, Jacob, that's going to be later on today. Somewhere around, that's going to be close to the middle of the day where it is the fall. So if you're in Tennessee, Jacob, that shouldn't feel too bad. Right here for me now, it is 4:46 a.m. East Coast of the United States. Looks like we got Vlog Madison in there. Do a shout out. I could say good morning. I haven't had a chance to see your channel, but if you could send me some information to my channel, my email's in there. I'll take a look. Memphis Queen said hi. Good morning, Memphis Queen. And let me see. Thank you guys, by the way, for being here. So I got pretty good lighting here. So here's what we do, guys. This is what I do every morning. I come out on this walk and talk. I take these 30 minutes to encourage those of us who are out here looking to make a positive change in the world. Hello, Scotland. Good morning. What time do we have in Scotland? And for those who are looking to make a positive change in their life, thought I was homeless at first. It may have been kind of a thing. I think a part of the audience that came in originally may have thought I was homeless. I think that's a pretty big draw sometimes. Not homeless. I'm a married father of 7. My wife and I have been together for a long time, 14 years now. My primary focus is on becoming a better husband and father every day, growing, staying committed to my faith, staying committed to God, but also understanding that in staying committed to my faith and staying committed to God, that my mindset must be appropriate to not only guide me, but to guide my family, which is why when I go through these walk-in talks in the morning, I talk so much about mindset. I talk so much about discipline. The channel is called BNV Finance Fixers. Trust me, fixing your finances starts with first fixing your discipline. Once you've created discipline, you take a leadership skill set, which is all about being self-aware, self-accountable, and understanding that there's processes in order to make things happen. You don't just snap your fingers or do random acts. Without intentional acts, things don't happen. That's what leadership skills teach you. You apply those things to your finances and you can grow rich. Now, the big thing is there's a difference between growing rich and growing wealthy. Growing rich is just about what you do with your money. It's about where you take your money, put your money, invest your money, the things that you look for your money to do. Because we have a limited amount of time on this planet, and trying to grow rich by exchanging our time for currency is not a good way to do it. And in the travels to growing rich, what you have to do is you have to understand that your money needs to find ways to make money for you, but it all starts with you, your discipline, and your ability to lead yourself. Be accountable for yourself. Let me see what we have. The 4 disciplines for success are self-discipline, control, actions, time discipline to manage priorities, mental discipline to stay resilient, physical discipline to maintain health and energy. That's a very interesting point. Anybody else have any insights on? So here at the BNV Finance Fixers, we have 4 very simple principles that we go by in order to determine whether or not, or the methods by which to build and maintain discipline. And then once you have discipline in place, you can point that weapon at anything. They're very, very simple, and they're simple intentionally. They are single word pillars because they speak to the specific behavior that you must demonstrate, right? And so you do these individually and you'll work on them. Yep, 7 kids. Okay, coming in from Memphis. And then Yakuza. All right, so guys, I'm going to share with you. Good morning, Scotland, Memphis. All right. So here's a couple of things that I want to share with you this morning, right? So my 4 pillars, the 4 pillars for discipline are very simple. The first one is repetition. The reason repetition is important, guys, is because I really want you to stay with me on this too, right? So they're very simple, and I'm going to go into them a little bit more than we normally do in the morning. Standing in the middle of the street late at night talking about financial advice. I am not in the middle of the street, but I am in the middle of a parking lot. And for me, it's the middle of the morning. I've already been to bed. I'm back up. So here's the thing. Good morning from Spain. No, not in Memphis. Now, here's the thing. First thing that we have to keep in mind, guys, is the first pillar is going to be repetition. So what's repetition? Repetition is simply doing something over and over and over and over and over again, right? And so when you talk about repetition, what you're talking about is you're talking about the ability to get up and ring the bell, right? And so, for example, for those of us who work a job, right? How often are you late, right? How often are you on time? If you are late once or twice a week, if you call out every second Friday because your paycheck is in, or if whatever it is, whatever those behaviors that you do consistently or that you do on a cycle, that's a repetition, right? So if you have this repetition, exactly like Pig Hunter said, repeating failure. It's always an opportunity for you to fix that, right? And so here's the thing, and this is what I mean about mindset. So stay with me, Pig Hunter. I'm talking to you directly right now. Thank you very much, guys, in the chat for your engagement. The thing I'm trying to say about repetition is the first thing is you have to understand your crappy job is because a lot of things happen. And one of the things, good morning, Michael. One of the things that happen is we get into a place where we haven't created a mindset and a purpose for our life. If you haven't created a mindset or a purpose for your life, somebody else has, right? And this isn't a question, this isn't a joke, and this is what repetition means. This is where repetition comes in place. You haven't taken the time to sit down and say, I have a mindset of who I am, what I want my life to look like, and the types of things that I'm prepared to invest to get to where I want to be. That's in your mindset. Then you stop trying and you just become. No one is trying. You're not trying to be poor. You're not trying to be broke. You're not trying to be without a job. You just are, right? So when we are poor, when we are broke, when we are without a job, when we are in relationships that don't fulfill us, we're not trying to be that. We just are. That's mindset. We've got to change, right? So how do we change? The way that we change is that we start to take onus of what's on us, right? We start to build the confidence to believe that the future that we want and the life that we want to lead, the life that we want to live, we're capable of achieving, and it's within our control, right? So once we start to say that these things are in our control, we are now at this point moving forward into a position where we're like, hey, this is about me. So I have to do something repetition. I have to start a repetition. Before we can be consistent, we have to be repetitious, which means if we got a job, we need to go. If your repetition is to leave a job every 6 to 9 months because you're not the manager yet, that's your repetition. That's what you're doing at repetition. You're doing it consistently. And like Pig said earlier, You can consistently fail. You can have a failure mindset and invest your time and energies in being a failure, right? So, I'm not telling you why you're poor. I'm speaking directly to people about some of the mindsets that you can have in place. All right, Boogie? So I'm not trying to boogle, I guess that's what that is. So I'm not trying to say that you're poor because, or tell you that you are poor. I'm telling you that if you have the mindset to be poor, you will be poor. We got to get a wake-up call, people, right? So I can stand here, and if you want me to, I can go into motivation mode. I can kick into it if you would like for me to do that, Boogle. Everybody want me to kick into motivation mode? Here I go. Here's motivation mode. Hey, get up. It's your time. You've never had a time like right now. Take the chances that are out there in front of you. The world owes you nothing, but you owe you. Are you prepared to turn on the energy to make yourself more than they believe you can be? It is within you to stand up and take control of your life. No longer let them speak to you like they are better than you. You have the ability to grow. You have the ability to step out and to be strong. I'm here to let you know within you is a fire raging to burn and to burn down all of the obstacles that have ever been in your way. Light that flame, get in the game, and take charge of the day. I can do that all day long. I'm not here to just give you words, to just give you rhetoric. I am here to offer you advice and guidance. And I'm telling you, it starts with mindset and discipline. If you do not have the mindset to do better, you won't. If you want to hate on someone offering you the information and the knowledge and the guidance that's going to help you do more and see more, then that's the issue that prevents us from growing. Okay, so if it starts with mindset, it's not about what we try to do, it's about what we do. It's not about what we say we're trying. I'm trying to be rich. Don't try to be rich, be rich. Being rich starts with your mindset. You can't be rich if you hate rich people. If you blame rich people for all the problems that you have got to make the change yourself. And then when you change your mindset and you listen to what I'm trying to share with you and you understand the 4 pillars of discipline, which are repetition, consistency, patience, and perseverance, when you apply them, you can apply them to anything. And you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve in life. And it doesn't have to be about money. It doesn't have to be about power. Wealth is not about money and power. Wealth is about the freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with the people you want to do it with. That's what wealth is. So, but if wealth was the primary concern, which so many people say, oh, well, I want to be wealthy. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I don't need to make that much money. I don't need to make that much. I don't have to do that much. Well, one of the reasons that I believe it's important to maximize your potential and the money that you can possibly make is so you can bless others. It's very selfish to simply say, oh, I don't need that much for me to get by. So then you're not thinking about others. What about others who do need more? I'm talking about others within your own circle. I'm talking about your family members. I'm talking about your parents. I'm talking about your grandparents, your children, your cousins, people within your community. There are so many ways that we can bless others. So when we say, I don't need much, that means that we're removing ourselves from everyone else. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm telling you, I trust me, I understand when there is frustration and there are things that we're dealing with and there are difficulties in life and life is beating us down. I understand how challenging it can be to get up every day and try to get things done. And how often that when you're going through things, it feels like laying down is the best answer. Oftentimes, it feels like stopping or giving up is the best way to go. Here's the thing. It's important for us to fix our mindset and understand that when we go with repetition of doing the thing that is right, doing the thing that is us, becoming ourselves is repetition, because we have to be ourselves daily. We have to understand that there's a pattern to who we are and how we live. We have to first do that. And then consistency means doing it at a ever increasing level. Okay? It's doing it at a level in which we grow. It's doing it in a way that allows for us to continue to see growth in our life, growth in our community, growth in the life of our loved ones. That's the difference between repetition and consistency. You could tap a block all day long. You can swing a bat or a golf club all day long. But there's a complete difference between being able to just repeat that process and then perform it with consistency, which is going to lead to working on success, which will also lead to developing mastery, which is the ultimate goal. And as you move along those lines, if you have discipline and you work on yourself and you work on your mindset and you apply it to building your skills, you will become successful. And as you continue to work towards mastery, you will build that wealth. You will build those riches. You don't have to look for it. You don't have to try to find it. It's just what it'll be. So here's the thing that I'm trying to share with everyone. And this is why I get up at this time in the morning. This is why I get out of my bed and I walk away from my wife and my children, and I come out here and I do this for a half an hour, is because I believe that I believe in your ability to be able to achieve the things that are important to you. I believe in your ability to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish because I've done it for myself, right? So once you stick around and once you know my story, once you know where I've come from, once you know what I've been through, and I've applied these same principles to achieving success, to achieving wealth, to achieving a lifestyle that allows for me to love and spend time with my children and live the type of life that is gracious and is rewarding. Once you understand it, then we can start to look at how to achieve that and how to give back to others. It's really important for people to understand. It's really important for us all to understand and have the mental stability to be able to work first on ourselves by understanding ourselves, and then immediately turn out and start to work for others. Turn ourselves around and start pouring back into the world, back into our community, back into those people who we say are important to us and who have a value to us. Guys, I appreciate those of you who come in here every day in this time in the morning and allow for us to connect and allow for us to share. Remember the 4 pillars of discipline. They're going to be repetition, consistency, patience, and perseverance. If you use them and you apply them, it doesn't matter if you're applying them to your personal fitness, your personal finances, your relationships, or your job. If you're doing this consistently, you're going to start to see benefits. You're going to start to see growth. And here's the great thing, and this is why I never turn people away. I never speak ill. I try my best to share in a way that everyone can benefit and everyone can take something from it, right? Here's what I want to say to you guys, right? My time is coming to an end. I have to end this. I have things to do with the family. I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate the likes. Keep in mind, if you're out there and you're taking more of your time to disparage other people than you're investing in building yourself, then that's a you issue. And that's what I mean by mindset. Mindset determines what you do with your time, how important your time is. I'm out here, you came and found me. YouTube showed you me this morning. YouTube found what I was doing and said, hey, here's something that you may want to see. And you decided to take your time to hate on what I'm doing. But here's the real kicker for all the haters out there, and this is why I love them. This is why I don't hold animus. This is why I do not walk around with hatred in my heart. YouTube is looking at what you're doing and they're sending more people to the stream, because the more people who comment, the more people who react, YouTube is not reading it to see whether or not the content is positive or bad. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube is simply looking at it and they're taking your hate and they're saying that this particular stream, people are stopping, people are engaging, people are commenting. And because they are, we're going to send more people. So as haters, when you come in, I don't say anything anymore, because I understand that every time you write a hateful comment, every time you drop something into the comment that's designed to destroy enjoy me, you're helping to build the platform that I'm working on. And as you hate, I become great. So when they say let your haters elevate you, they say haters are elevators, dude, believe it. Because if you focus on your work, if you focus on your mindset, if you focus on your discipline, and you continue to do the things that are the best for you, you'll continue to grow. So for those of you who came in this morning to check in, if you could drop a I'm up in the chat, give me a thumbs up on the like, I really appreciate it. I'm up as well. I always have love, and may God bless you guys today. And I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time, guys. Take care. It's been great.